Howdy ho there, people. It is grouper season is open, and today was a day of missed opportunities for Woodby. Right, people?
That's right.
That's right. So you can see some filleting action going on. All the big stuff has already been all the big stuff's already been cleaned, but you know, I'm just saying, we had a good day. Started grouper season. Shot a grouper on the beginning of the grouper season. That is good. So we had Stacy on the boat today. Stacy, say hello.
Hi everyone.
Warren, right? And you see Rob and Fred. So good start to the season. So let's keep it up. As you can see, it's a beautiful day on the old Mega Cat. Nice and flat, more or less. This is the fairway buoy. Going over the shoals right here. Kind of cool. Way offshore and 25 feet of water.
Ian, go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Fred's already got a grouper.
Yep.
So as I come in on the wreck, you can see there's quite a bit of heavy particulate. The viz is actually really good though. It's actually better on the bottom than it was on the surface. We saw some pretty good sized sand tigers on this wreck, and there are actually a lot of them, but they didn't give us very much problems. For the most part, they were pretty docile, except for one. He had to be discouraged. But other than that, we didn't have any problems with him. I do have to give you a little bit of warning. You're going to see me miss a lot of fish, more than usual. If you can believe it. I'm nursing a bad shoulder injury, and I can't cock my spear gun hardly, and I can't extend my arm, which makes aiming very, very difficult. So I don't know how long I'll be nursing that, but at least for a while, you might see me miss a lot of fish. Hopefully I can get over that soon. Anyway, here we go. So that was a really long shot, but more importantly, man, I almost shot a turtle. I was horrified, dude. I love turtles. Love turtles.
Hi, turtle. Holy crap.
As you can tell, my frustration level is starting to rise. But I'm not going to let that get me down, man, because there's fish to be shot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep going at it till I get one. It is the start of grouper season after all. So it's usually the little sand tigers that give you problems, not the big ones. And Warren gives this guy just a little nudge to tell him he needs to go back the other direction. But Fred, well, Fred not so much. So that big stingray that you see in the distance has got cobia with it. We don't see it then, and I didn't see that until the end of the dive, and I couldn't get close enough to get a shot off. So our plan was to shoot some grouper on the outside and then kind of roam through the barge and see if we could flesh out some big guys. But the sand kind of has built up inside the barge. My plan was kind of foiled.
What was that? Dude, I missed. I almost shot a turtle. Said I almost shot a turtle. I was like, I missed the fish, and it's like, I looked and there's a turtle right there.
Good.
I might have to clear it from the engine.
So Rob and Stacy dove the Enterprise barge first, and they said there were a bunch of pompano on the bottom. So we decided to back dive it and go down and try to get some pompano, since we had essentially already shot the boat limit on grouper on the first dive. So that's what we tried to do. So this is on the other end of the barge, and you see how much vertical relief it has, and you see how it's rounded on front like that. That's why we call it the Enterprise barge, because it looks like the front of the Starship Enterprise when you're coming down from above. But you can see there are a lot of sandbars on this thing, a lot. Fred had switched over to his rebreather, since the only thing we were really planning on trying to shoot were Pompano. And rebreather, you can shoot anything but grouper snapper complex. And I should have known when he disappeared for a long time what he was up to, because he shot a couple Pompano. But I sat here for the 12 minutes waiting for the Pompano to show up on the end of this barge, warning I did, only for it to go back to where we actually started at, and that's where they were eddying around at the other end of the barge. So we didn't see but one here, and I never got a shot off on it. So I don't get that lobster, unfortunately. I was ready to go up at any rate, because I had already grabbed the anchor and I was ready to take it out in the sand when I started messing with that lobster. It's time to go. We're out of time. I'm up getting low on air. And of course, that's when I see the Pompano. It never fails. Never fails. But you'll kind of see what happens with the Pompano. I'll give you a little slow-mo action right before we call it a day. Check it out. All right, so let's do a little narration here. So all is good in the hood right here, lined up, ready to take the shot. Now watch carefully what happens to the end of the gun when I pull the trigger. Bam! See how much it rises? Because I don't have my arm extended, because I can't extend my arm. And you can see the Pompano swimming around with a big old chunk out of his head. Oh,